Hey, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, this video is a little bit different from what I normally do. I wanted to get a little bit more personal, if you don't mind, and share more about my story in a sort of unfiltered way. If you've ever been stuck or felt stuck in a job or like you're just not in the right role, then this one is for you. Believe me when I say that I for real can understand and I truly get it, how that feeling is. And so hopefully this video will just make you feel a little bit more seen, hopefully inspired, and certainly hoping to help you feel less alone. Let's get into it. Let me take you back to the time when my corporate job lost its spark. Now, that actually happened to me twice. So, the first time was during the pandemic when my team's turnover rate just went absolutely bananas. And I moved from the role that I love, which was leading teams and driving results, and it really moved into what can only be described as like full-time recruiter. Now, the job market was hot. And you probably can remember people were getting incredible offers, not only with the salary, but also the perks to go along with it. So the talent pool was there, but it was also pretty thin because of the competition. So I decided, look, I'll take a break from leadership and develop a new skill. And I thought, like, I can certainly step out of my comfort zone. And I ended up identifying that marketing was going to be that area. And as much as I chose marketing, marketing really chose me as well. Now, here's the thing. I was making more money, actually quite a bit more. So I should feel happier, right? Well, wrong. I wasn't. About 6 months into the role, I started to have that feeling again about the corporate job and losing its spark. I mean, the truth of the matter is I felt like I wasn't doing what I wanted to be doing. I wasn't doing what I needed to be doing. And I for damn sure wasn't doing what I was called to do. And I can be really spiritual like that about having something that you're called to do, walking in your purpose. And this just really wasn't that. It ultimately led to me feeling stuck. And I am someone who for years I've always equated my happiness to my success at work, my professional happiness. And this was the first time that being successful at work didn't give me the joy that I was used to. And I just mean joy in the way of getting out of the bed in the morning, what brings you a smile and you're happy to get to it every day. I just didn't feel it. It wasn't there. And the truth is, no matter how hard I worked, I just felt like the impact was minimal. And honestly, it wasn't just a feeling, it really was minimal. Previously, success had also meant a busyness. And this was the first time that busy felt like busy work. I was drowning in projects, but the truth of the matter is they were projects that were not getting across the finish line and they were often cut short. For someone like me who's results driven, that was a really tough pill to swallow. And believe me, the same advice that I would give to you, I spoke up about it. I stuck it out longer than I should have, but that's really because in general, as a person, I'm patient. I wait to see if my feelings are going to change, if I might have a different thought, whatever. But that change, it never came. And ultimately, I was at a crossroads. And that crossroads was simple. Either you put up and shut up or you walk away. And I chose to walk away. At the time, my spirit was just so miserable. And I started to feel indifferent. And if you know me, when it comes to work, I go hard at everything that I do. So to think I was starting to feel indifferent, I just knew that wasn't going to work. This was the first time in a long time that I was making a decision solely for myself. I mean, you know how we do. Typically, I make decisions based off of what's best for my family, based off of a goal that I have, home ownership, whatever it is. You make your decisions not putting your own needs first. And so I remember when I made the decision, just the amount of pride that I felt. I was so proud that I was stepping into this life and this lifestyle that I felt was really going to work for me. And so I planned like crazy and I gave notice at work. And the moment I gave notice, the amount of freedom that I felt, the amount of pride, happiness, my joy was back because I was in such a state of misery. I felt so proud of myself. The peace was unmatched. And really, it's funny because in the corporate role, I would work so hard, I would give my all. And now I still go ham, I'm all in, I work harder than ever, yet it's different. And I feel like that's because now I'm doing work that aligns with my purpose. My story isn't over, at least not today. So if you have liked this video with me sharing something personal, then let me know in the comments and I will think of other things that I've experienced that hopefully you can relate to and that will inspire you in some sort of way. For now, I'll leave you with this. If you are feeling unfulfilled at work, please know that you are not alone. And this isn't a call to quit your job and start your own business. This is me saying, hey, just check in with yourself. What's going to bring you joy and peace? And then seek those things. So whether it is managing a new team, being in a completely different role, being in a different industry, maybe taking a year off to travel, whatever it is that's going to bring you peace, go all in and make it happen. I am rooting for you. Thanks for allowing me to share who I was then. This is me now, and ain't nothing practical about it. Cheers, everyone.